Dobry wieczór. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Daniel, Matthew's school friend. And I'm honoured that Matt has asked me to speak here today. What can I say? Kristina, you look amazing today. Does she look great? Matt, you look alright? Wow, I guess as good as a man in a skirt can do. I think it's clear to us all who will be wearing trousers. And for any of you worried about the Scottish tradition of going commando under kilt, well, I spoke to Matt earlier, and he told me not to worry. He's wearing something special which he bought just for today. Now, his love of women's clothing actually started at a very early age. You see, Matthew would do whatever his older sister Louise told him to. This included dressing him up in a frilly pink dress and calling him Matthewina. When Rilla's neighbour came round one day and said, "What a pretty girl. What's her name?" Rilla replied, "His name is Matthew." So, we've already heard from Matt about how he met and started dating Kristina, about how he stalked her on Facebook and his failed chat-up likes. Well, I remember things slightly differently. Now, we all know how Matt loves his gadgets. From his Raspberry Pi, which I thought was a dessert, to his webcam, which he uses to spy on the cat sitter. He does not like to be outdone when it comes to tech. So, when he and Kristina were exchanging numbers for the first time, and she had a better phone than him, I think it really was love at first sight. His directness may have won him his first date with Kristina, but it's not always gone down so well. One morning, after a game of tennis with Tim, which Tim reliably informs me he won 6-1, 6-2, they returned to Tim's flat for lunch. Tim's girlfriend, Francesca, who had met Matt on just a handful of occasions, had just woken up after a night of celebration and looking slightly worse for wear. Matt greeted her by saying, "Morning, you look like shit." Francesca was less than amused. Always one to try and reason, Matt went on, No, I mean that you look like you feel like shit." Now, among our friends, Matt was the first of us to pass his driving test and gain his license. He was also the only one to lose it, despite having a car fitted out with numerous gadgets, including a speed camera detector. His first car was his pride and joy, and also the butt of numerous jokes. He fitted it out with an audio system to rival the Ministry of Sound, and you could hear him coming from a mile away. He would boast about the smoothness of transmission, the acceleration, the top speed. In his mind, it was the ultimate babe magnet. What was this astonishing vehicle? An Aston Martin? A Ferrari? No. A Proton Starter. week. A real stunner. Matt was always top of his class in maths at school, and he went on to study the subject at Oxford. However, he very nearly didn't make it to graduation, as he was hauled before the dean on no less than 2 separate occasions. What did he do? Was it sex? Drugs? Bad grades? No, none of those things. He was caught running an illegal file-sharing operation from his bedroom. It was of such a scale that it brought the university IT network to a complete standstill. Such was the damage. The customized software he used is still specifically banned in the university IT policy today. Now, Matt's not one to blow his own trumpet, so I'll do it for him. Wait, that came out. Anyway, Matt is extremely generous by nature. He used to spend many an hour helping people to solve their PC issues. By the way, Matt, thanks for showing me how to delete my browsing history. Matt takes his music very seriously. You may have realised that if you've ever tried to arrange a meet-up with less than 2 months' notice. He's always got a concert here or a contest there to keep him busy. It's taken him around the country, playing in brass band contests, and even around the world, playing at the Montreux Jazz Festival in Switzerland, and for Princess Anne at the British Embassy in India. He didn't even have the day off on his own wedding day, as you saw in that fantastic performance earlier. Should Matt go missing later on, you might find him napping under the table, as he often does after meals, including at work, where he's been known to miss important meetings whilst catching 40 winks in the server room. Seriously though, Matt, I've known you for almost 20 years now, and I value your friendship immensely. It's a privilege to know you, and the Pattersons, who I feel have become like a second family to me. Kristina, I'm sure you will enjoy being embraced by such a warm-hearted, generous, if somewhat eccentric family. It's a testament to the strength of their bonds of kin and friendship how many people have travelled from around the world to be here today. And I think it's quite incredible just how far people will travel for some free food and shots of raclette. On that note, I'd like you to join me in wishing Matt and Kristina every happiness for their future together. May it be a long life filled with adventure, love, and sweet, sweet music making. So, please raise your glasses and toast the happy couple, Matt and Kristina. Portugal! Portugal! Portugal!